Paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know our studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune. Y'all can't stop me. This is forever.
Hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now. I'm two. On one day on my third, I was too broke, now I'm too rich. Made 100K on my third shift. I'm a boy, so boy, and I'm a gangster. And you a boy. Man, we been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. I don't never really have no punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line. Right now, I got you. Right now. Nothing, need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we too up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now. Yo, I'm too up. Brown blew up. Copped that new rape on them haters. Threw up. Brother went to jail for them. Told me you up. First time I seen 100 bands, yeah, I grew up. Ooh, on the couches with my shoe up. And we was getting that record label money before they knew us. And we were blowing your budget in the club to boof up. If your dog fall in your ball hog and get your whole crew up. Ooh, right now, I got you. Right now, nothing, need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we too up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now.
Bring out the Brinks truck, I'm young, flying ice up. 100-yard dash, I had to run my price up. Boss your life up, I had to boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, you know these checking for me in the DMs, getting for me. I ain't even took the dollar out my pocket and the still shaking for me. And I'm frosted like Tony in the club with the owner. I can walk on water, pop it like, hey, when you on top. When you on top, go hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. 30, I might go around and two stacking up, I love how my money counter move. With attitude, I got a attitude, and I dropped out of school. I'm going up, check my vertical. Man, I'm breaking every rule. TMZ harassing me, I got a camera crew. I'm addicted to shopping, so everything brand new. I'm friends with the jeweler, my diamonds like Shamu. Hey, she like she applying shampoo. Pretty face, she got a look. Keep a few racks on me. I used to work in the factory. Been hating it, never bother me. I made that follow me. Teacher said that I'm a prodigy. When I'm shopping, I don't care what it's costing me. 10 bands, really, that ain't a lot to me. Turning my sway to infinity. I leveled up on these. Yeah, I leveled up. I bezeled up on these. Yeah, I bezeled up. I ain't got time for no negative energy. I'm on a winning streak. I'm on a spree. The devil be doing the most, but he don't ever get to me. Bring out the Brinks truck, I'm young, flying ice up. 100-yard dash, I had to run my price up. Boss your life up, I had to boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, when you on top, go hate on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to on top. Gon' hate on you, that what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Chill.
What's up, gang? Let me go secure for the game right quick. Hey, what's up, gang? I got it. I think it's my fault. For real. What's up, hey, I got that check-in to go. I'm gone. A lot of these really lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. Good drip. Good drip. But she love you. Don't cut your... Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones that don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from feeling all kites.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough.
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah. Hey. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. 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 Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, cool, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, cool, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad.
Okay, have a seat.
Quick like AI.
What are you guys doing, man? You can't be running. You can't be running like that. You looked at me with my lights on.
Watch y'all like to change.
That was way back there.
I done
That was way
swerved
back
in
off
the new
college.
lane. Bang at the quick do
You guys
things.
accelerated across
I
the
came
parking
up,
lot when I hit my
who
lights.
I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right.
Okay, there's no good news.
No, it ain't, no,
Okay,
it
the bad
ain't. They ain't
news
taking
is you
cash,
have
so
a
I
driver's
put the race.
license.
That's car with the
To
place.
ride this.
Water on the chain.
There's no license
Get
plate.
no love where
Your
I ain't
lights not
from.
working right here.
When I'm
You
on the
stop at
beat,
the
I
stop
make
sign.
it thumb. I need that
Okay,
bread
you
like
probably don't
every
have
crumb.
insurance.
Came up from nothing, made it some.
Alright,
I came
what's
up,
my former dad's
who
phone
I was
number?
down with. You change up, stay far from around me.
So,
I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad.
Are you giving me
Drop top,
permission to
coupe,
ride that
dodge,
motorcycle?
raindrops. Big back guard.
Check, they said you gave permission to ride on the street.
Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay, ay,
What's
ay,
that?
ay.
Took off on it when I was in the basketball. In the house, in the basketball. I had it in the bag.
Whose bike is it?
I bought it from some guy.
You bought it? So it's yours? Okay.
It is, I guess.
Okay.
I can't get a bingo nut.
Who'd you buy it from?
Some guy, or girl.
Okay. If we receive confirmation, you're gonna go for a receipt of stolen property.
You're taking me to.
Yes, sir. If they confirm that, they come back and say it's not confirmed, then you have anything to worry about.
Okay, I'm back to school. This is open campus. This is
Brandy?
I should slap it open-handed.
confirmed stolen.
Off life, I told the model she
Okay,
need lower
so
standards.
if you be on
As
local
the
release,
if
I'll
she
let
had
you
a
know
twin,
when
I
you
feel
get to
like
jail.
Joey Tanner. Big spender,
Okay.
Kris Jenner. I promote the family.
Any questions?
Kardashian, see the bizzle. She like, oh, it's happening. Think she call me, think she cause she
Dad
never
admitted that he
knew her
purchased
daddy.
the motorcycle
And
for
my
$30.
all black,
Didn't receive a
Rhythm
title or
Nation
anything like
Janet.
that.
Boy, don't make me Jackson.
And so, he's
Ride
going to
a
jail
lick,
for receiving stolen
what's
property.
underground, what's underground.
Almost in took custody for
Frontin' like a
juvenile,
ride with
and the other
mob.
one's gonna be
Why
taken
shouldn't
to
I
his
charge
residence.
me, myself, and I? Play the odds, a yes man is just a bobblehead doll.
So we
Holler
just
them all.
received a
Strutting
report
like
from
Pac out the cord, hop out the Porsche. Shake that, got that on menu, the a la carte. Boy, I had to make my point about this wave. Watch for the sharks bounce. Sharks bounce. I gave it up and talking Cuban links. Tell her ain't no weak link in my Cuban link. Only like my age. We was gangin' since the black overload. This is like I got like my pinky. Money, baby, we don't pay with ain't ours. Bet it back, I bet I match it like the same style. Chopsticks for beef from shutting P up chain down. I gave you prophecy, my first one, then you lame down. Luckily, so, but it wasn't for me. Still the flow raw, peep the way I bubble in these streets. Who can with me?
Nikki, baby.
Bring out the Brinks truck, I'm young, flying iced up. 100-yard dash, I had to run my price up. Boss your life up, I had to boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, you know these checking for me in the DMs, getting for me. I ain't even took a dollar out my pocket and they still shaking for me. And I'm frosted like Tony in the club with the owner. I can walk on water, pop it like. When you on top, go ahead on you, that what they supposed to do, I don't know how to lose.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. It's a rematch of the 2004 Super Bowl. The Pats and Panthers are underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his left. He's going to take that's caught inside the 20. A fantastic connection that time. Newton to Funchess. 45 yards.
Well, how about that adrenaline? First play of the game, and we have a catch that we're going to talk about probably the rest of this game and straight into the highlights.
Right out of the gate. What an effort. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On second down, here's Newton. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
My God, why am I running backwards, bro?
I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception
forward,
and then
but
just
that
trying to
shit
be
going
too cute
backwards.
on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great...
Connection to your peer has been lost, bruh. Fucking motherfucker can't afford the internet.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the racks with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them, how to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Vannas. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done there every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Spieth at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA, just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the system set us up for failure. I just wanna make enough to pay dividends, then invest in black businesses. They teach us to hate what we see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They met here on the opening Thursday of 2015, and they're at it again here. The Steelers and Pats are underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 79 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Yo, fix your internet,
the
bro.
Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, it's Brady. And his first look is incomplete. His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run it here. This is James White. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. They will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Brady finding Hogan on 3rd down, and the Patriots able to convert. Brady now on 1st down. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27. Brady now on 1st down. Incomplete. The wideout, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. And now out come the Steelers. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage.
Here we go.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Now Ben on third and long. He's going to let this one go deep. And got his man complete. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And the Patriots have it.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster. And we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
When you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Going deep here for Edelman. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Now Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... He's got a man, complete. They give him a gain of 38.
Well, they just treated third and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around him.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On first down, Brady. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
White 20! 380!
Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now it's Roethlisberger, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Let's go! Let's go! Snickers, 66.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Boswell for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but still back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hogan. And he's got this down to the 35. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it?
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So now on 4th down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Hard to kick when you have a fucking shitty ass teammate that shitty ass internet.
Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that...
Snickers, 66.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch this thing way down. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger.
You're only winning because your shitty-ass, laggy ass.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Now Roethlisberger. That's caught at the 3. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like...
That man really has some shitty-ass internet. What the fuck?
I done seen the best of them, Jando. 25 to life and they can't stop. Never met a man that they can't talk. We're talking on the phones, they can hear us.
When you got dumb cake up in the say, they be waiting for you in the bushes with the duct tape. Up and down the interstate, yeah, we really touch. We touch. October, I'm about to another state. He went down in Arizona, don't get me involved. An empty box in the car means they coming for all. I had six phones, I got rid of them all. We get hit and sit down, we don't talk to the law. Yeah, they think I'm tripping, they listen. They know our every move, yeah, they want us all in prison. That's why I can't sleep at night until they get in. I'm on another mission, I'm just young and I'm living.
I done seen the best of them, Jando. 25 to life and they can't stop. Never met a man that they can't talk. We're talking on the phones, they can hear us.
7 in the morning and they in my home. My bank account's froze, what is going on? Why it all start going wrong? From talking on the phone.
My phone still echo, the feds won't let go. Money never sleeps when you're the Black Gordon Gecko. Line looking like they waiting on the retro. Sixes. I feel special. Resale and I never pay retail. My shoebox money afforded me the spree wells. And that then courted me a V12. Avoid the phones if it's sounding like a seashell. Too much clicking in the connection. Connect the dots with my connect for my protection. Face to face I place my like a drive-through. Feeling you know how I do. Push.
I done seen the best of them, Jando. 25 to life and they can't stop. Never met a man that they can't talk. We're talking on the phones, they can hear us.
7 in the morning and they in my home. My bank account's froze, what is going on? Why it all start going wrong? From talking on the phone.
Too many handle business on my own, cause you ain't right, and that's I don't condone. I got homies behind the wall wishing they was home. They got jammed up, kept discussing business on the phone. With Scotty, boy, we 200 bands off them $20 flips. I'm going by myself when it's time to up. That way police don't have a clue when turn up. I'm dolo when I'm out making different moves. Pull up to the shop just to pick and choose. I'm that, don't get confused, cause even when the prayed I didn't lose. Machine.
I done seen the best of them, Jando. 25 to life and they can't stop. Never met a man that they can't talk. We're talking on the phones, they can hear us.
7 in the morning and they in my home. My bank account's froze, what is going on? Why it all start going wrong? From talking on.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from Miami. So that one will be accepted.
Right. Go Patriots, yeah. Every person I play with, they have some crappy ass internet. I always lose connection to them because they have some crappy internet.
Thicker the bag. Mean I'm a bite, now lacing no beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor, I'm driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way, and the way I've been made it, the is mad. Man in that bag, cause I'm all in my bag. Why I ain't holding around? Just a little Merlin, out the cutie. Now I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to for a doubt, she don't give a. She was in her bag, Fendi and some lane, asked for a burger, watch in the front seat of the fouled out J. We living so wild like Nas. When she was on the key, we was on roll like tires. Where we gon' that? I'm in my bag like I'm in my bag, Mike. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money.
32 in the post size. I already did that.
I maneuver with the bag, baby, never feeling stressed. Calm moving through these Ubers, I maneuver with the bag, baby, never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gonna run up the money. I'm Carlos, really running the best. Calm moving through these Ubers, I maneuver with the bag, baby, never feeling stressed. Calm moving through these Ubers, I maneuver.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Ryan Tannehill and the visiting Miami Dolphins.
Is this, bro? Yep, that's not a kick. That's a flag.
And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
Let's see.
Deep.
They go play action here on first down. A dump off here for Gore. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He dumps it off to Drake. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Good run coverage.
On first down, Tannehill. He goes underneath the Drake. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tannehill on first down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. John Simon able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
He's fine with it. What up?
From the gun, here's Tannehill. The pressure gets to him again. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. He couldn't hook up with Amendola there.
All I want to do a halfback here or right here? We halfback here.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
That's my triangle and extra there.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. A good pickup there, a 22. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I guarantee R1's going to be open along with X and triangle.
Brady now on 1st down. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
X is on one or 2 ways.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out.
I want to see it again, since I didn't get really run it yet. We'll see how it works in this team. Oh, against this team I'm at.
Brady to throw again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
What?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. He was looking for Gronk that time.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, start off that drive. Now they got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. It's caught outright, Amendola. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Gore. And that play went nowhere.
I don't know why he's
Losing
going to run
yardage. It'll be back at the 36. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. On the handoff, it's Gore. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now it's Tannehill. And he fires one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jason McCourty. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
I tend to like to do the drag throw a lot, but I'll do a mesh instead. A mesh? Come on, bro. I pressed the button.
And now out come the Patriots. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead,
they tell him to play. He's still can't do it
last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
I'm about to score right now. What are you talking about?
On 2nd down, here's Brady.
Like I said,
good job, and brought down, but not before.
He got that motherfucker wide open. He had nobody on him.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Brady now on first down. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Raekwon McMillan in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
It's fine. Spike is fine too. I'll spike that shit. Stops the block. So I have an extra down to mess with, so sort of, kind of.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. Come on, what the fuck? I'm tired of you drunk. That's it. You ain't get the ball no more. That's the second fucking time.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. It's caught, Stills, right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Tannehill fighting Wilson for the Miami
All right, bro,
1st
you
down.
want to keep playing that game? I got you. I'll stop that game right now. I got one play to stop every game you need to try. Go ahead.
On 1st down, Drake. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half.
It works every fucking time. Should have put you back in them fucking boondocks if you wanted to. Would you fucking pick the play, damn it? I pressed the button almost 500 times. Can't help that Christian Coast, whatever the stupid fag ass name is, has shitty internet.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. He's going to look deep down the field. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Nice shot there, bud.
Well, that's at worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And Stills bringing it in. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And now we won't see a play on 1st down.
You really think
We're
you're
going
going to
to
tell the
timeout
in 16
instead.
seconds? You're fucking
As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This
seconds,
offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You forgot how to play this game. You don't. You just
on 1st down, it's Tannehill. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Again,
all right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter
so
number 3.
You can go and keep the ball, back the ball so I can get it going. I mean, if that's your shitty ass in, I'll let you kick that ball. So.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something.
Again,
as the second
like I
half
said,
gets
look at this
underway.
yesterday. You can't
And the
kick your
kicker
own ball.
commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing on first down, it's Brady. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right, and this is caught inside the 5.
Damn.
And he doesn't quite
I can't
make
believe
it,
I did the
taking
same
it
play
with an
twice and the
eyelash.
dumbass didn't
Dropped
catch
it
that.
to 1. That one
That's how I
goes
know
for
you just press the button,
36
so.
yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
20.
Now Brady.
Come on, what the fuck, R1?
Raekwon McMillan
supposed to
in
be
there
open,
to
bro.
get him his second sack
didn't
now
throw
in
that
the
shit to you.
afternoon.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for
One
it,
down,
but the
not gonna
pressure
hit
got
you
to
and
him
nobody
quickly
else.
and put the quarterback down.
20.
Now Brady throwing
All right,
on
once you
second
get that
down.
time, though.
He'll
Yeah.
check this one down to Michelle. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? To throw, it's Brady. Blitz
Are
coming,
you
down
fucking
he
shitting
goes.
me, bro?
Raekwon
Look at that
McMillan
blitz.
able to disrupt yet
That's
another
fine.
pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
It's fine, watch this. Fuck you. I got you, bro. You play that game?
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold.
Cheating ass bastards. That fuck face is in, too.
Following the penalty, it's goal. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They've been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Must be nice to know you be able to do that. I have to think it through.
Another carry now for Gore. Gore fighting him off. Gore a 1st down and then some. Still going.
What the fuck, bro? Knock him down,
chunk
bro.
of yardage
Grab his
there,
ass.
37 yards.
You mean to tell me
Sometimes it's
3
hard to
motherfuckers
believe,
couldn't get
but
that motherfucker?
There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Back-to-back one-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He goes underneath to Drake. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Back now in Foxborough as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to the 36. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Draw play. Tannehill gives to Drake. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stumped it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. And no, it's incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out.
Don't know what the fuck you're pressing. Oh, Lord. Why'd you pause it for, bro? Your peer has conceded the game. Fucking dumbass. Ah, he's pissed off because he's just pressing buttons, bro. He fucking quit because he's just pressing buttons, bro. I'm a little tired anyways. I kinda wanna know though. I know I'm not that good, but
mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty don't even know where waste at. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? In reply, how you put up with this song and dance, all this buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me? Yeah, Yamagini dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican in the breathing heavy. Little had my looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. With the money and fame, the price come heavy. The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Come back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser, ask for it. Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos is in my mental. You need to be first class, now what you went to. You need to relay, chase money like you sing. I'll give you the